Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video and share it to your friends and your loved ones. My name is Obsy. I have a few fragrances to show you guys. Most of them are from Zara and I think one is from Giorgio Armani. So I just decided to put all these items together, or all these fragrances together, just to show you guys what I'm feeling in Zara. I think there are a lot of new fragrances in Zara right now, and I know from my previous Zara haul video you guys really loved the options that I gave you guys. I got a lot of feedback about the perfumes that you guys bought, and I'm so happy that you guys love them. I'm just going to be showing you guys just one designer fragrance, which is from Giorgio Armani. So if you'd like to see the fragrances I bought, then please keep on watching. So the first one I have here is called Powdery Magnolia, and it comes in a case just like this. The case is very luxurious for Zara, and this is how it comes. It's called Powdery Magnolia. Such a very beautiful and classy bottle. I really admire this bottle. It's very classy, it's very beautiful. In the first sniff of this fragrance, it reminds me of Chloe, the Chloe fragrance. Chloe, I think it's Chloe by Chloe. It is a dupe. So if you know that fragrance, if you know how it smells, this is a perfect dupe, and obviously cheaper. Probably doesn't it smells exactly like that. I think the only difference between this and the Chloe fragrance is that the Chloe one, I think, is more in depth. I think there's a lot more depth to it, in that it's more it's sweeter. I wouldn't say sweeter is not the word, but it's just more potent. It's a bit stronger. This one, it smells the same way, but I feel like this is a bit more like surface level. The Chloe by Chloe is like deeper. You get that? It's more intense. Perfect word. It's more intense. So yeah, I really like the fragrance, to be honest, and I feel like it's a very perfect everyday fragrance. I'm not really sure. Of course, we all know that Zara fragrances don't last as long. They don't really last as long as your normal average designer fragrance. So, but if you want a perfect work fragrance, you want a perfect like everyday fragrance, this is a perfect one. I don't know the notes, I'll just write the notes on the screen as I normally do. But this is sweet for sure, very girly. Not very girly, but it's very elegant, very classy, but it's sweet. I think there's a bit of citrus in there, some citrusy notes. Yeah, I felt like this is a very good dupe for the Chloe fragrance. I think that's the first thing I knew about this fragrance. So if you like the Chloe brand, then get your hands on the Powdery Magnolia from Zara. The next one I have here is called it's called Red Vanilla. I was so happy that they had it in a smaller bottle like this, which I feel like is very handy, and you can literally just put this in your bag and it won't be very heavy. So this is from the Night collection and it's called Red Vanilla. And to be honest, at first I wasn't really sure if I really liked it, but I think it's a very deep vanilla, just like the bottle. I don't know if they mix this with any berries or any fruity notes, but I can get some the base, it dries down to a very nice vanilla fragrance, or yeah, vanilla smell, just like the name. But then I actually feel like there are like berries in it, like a lot of something fruity is in there, like maybe raspberry or blueberry or blackcurrant. Yeah, I think I get a lot of fruity notes there. And then in the heart, it actually has the fruity notes really come out. This is a very nice fragrance. Even though they say the Night collection, normally what they mean by Night collection is basically like you should wear this at night. Obviously, I feel it will be too sweet for the summertime, like during the daytime. I think it's very sweet, but it's a very nice summer night fragrance. Guys, I really like this fragrance. I really like it, and I think it's a very, if you're not going somewhere, you know, if you're just taking a walk in the night, like you're just taking an evening walk with your spouse, or if you're just going for an evening walk by yourself, this is the perfect fragrance because it's not so intoxicating. It's very musky, it's very like cozy, but then that fruitiness gives it that sweetness, adds some sweetness to it. Spray your fragrance on, like make sure you moisturize yourself or your skin before you spray your fragrance, because I noticed that fragrances tend to last much more longer. They last longer on your skin when it's moisturized, when it's oil based, when it's oily, when there's oil on your skin, than when it's dry. It will prolong the longevity of this fragrance. So the next one I have here is just this Like Zara, they're really improving with their fragrances, I must tell you, because I really never used to be a fan. Of course, I used to actually scout for the perfect like fragrances, but then they always used to disappoint me every time. But they really improved, especially with their longevity as well. And I can see that a lot of their fragrances are inspired by the designer, some of the designer fragrances, like the popular ones, just like I showed you. The Powdery Magnolia is inspired by the Chloe by Chloe, I think that's the name, but yeah. So this one is called the Blossom Blush, and it just looks like this. Of course, Zara bottles are beautiful. It's part of the day collection, which I suppose you could wear it during the daytime. And they said to wear with poplin white shirts. You know, I mean, Zara has like a lot of all the shirts, so I'm guessing they're just giving you an insight to how the fragrance is supposed to be. So they said to wear with poplin white shirt, when to wear Monday to Friday. Style is a modern fragrance, and the notes are there are candied apples, cherry blossom, and tonka bean. From my previous videos, you guys already know that I love any fragrance that has tonka bean in it, and this is certainly one of it. Honestly, this fragrance, when I smelled it the first time, of course, first sniff, I can get the apple note in it. I get something very fruity in it as the first sniff, the opening note, and then the dry down is what got my attention. Like the dry down is just very musky. I think that's the role of the tonka bean in it. I'm not really sure if I really smelled the cherry in it, but for a fact, I love this fragrance. And once again, I'm going to be a ball of it smells so good. It smells really good. I'm so happy. It's such a pretty fragrance. Like they said, wear it during the day, so I think this is your perfect work fragrance. It's not intoxicating, but it's like you smell beautiful, you smell elegant. It's very modern, it's musky. The dry down is just very gorgeous. Like I don't even know, wow, like I'm so surprised. It's called Zara Blossom Blush. It's such a pretty fragrance, guys. I think I smelled everything there in the shop, but most of them really smell alike to me, and that's my problem with Zara fragrances. Like sometimes I'm like, do you guys even smell it at all? Because they all smell the same way. I feel like I've probably used it before, or like it's similar to something they've brought up in the past seasons or something. Like maybe they just reformulated everything and they called it a different name. Like that's the problem with Zara fragrances. But that's why I always take my time to choose the kind of fragrances I buy from Zara, and I make sure that I buy something that is very unique. I buy fragrances that are very like different from each other, because I'm not about to have two fragrances that smell alike. So the last fragrance I got from Zara is called Yellow Velvet. This is part of the weekend collection. So they have the night collection, the day collection, and weekend collection, and this is called Yellow Velvet. Guys, this one is very unique. It smells really different, really different. And basically they said you should wear with a washed blue jeans and you should wear it on weekdays, so weekend. And then the style is basically feminine, is warm, and then it's very comfortable. The notes here are peach, orchid, and vanilla. I get the vanilla. I think it's the orchid that's making it this is a very unique scent, guys. Like there's no fragrance in Zara that smells like this. Wow, it's so different. Like I've not smelled this anywhere before, but then it smells really good. I probably would mix this with something a bit more sweet, like something that would add more spice to it. This one is so unique. I don't know how to explain it, but guys, anyways, between these two, these are my two favorite from Zara. The what they call it, Blossom Blush and the Yellow Velvet. This definitely smells like the bottle, so I feel like it's a bit zesty, it's a bit like citrusy. Well, let me know, is it citrusy? Should I say citrusy or like lemony? But not exactly lemon. I think it's the orchid that really like comes off in this, and then the peach for an opening note definitely smells. I really get the peach, but then I get the vanilla. I feel like it's very important that they added the vanilla to this, because I don't know how this would have turned out. So this particular one was 4,000 forints, and obviously this is 100 ml. This particular one was 5,595, so obviously this is more expensive than these other ones. So this one was 4,000 forints, this one was 5,600 forints basically. And obviously this is a dupe for Chloe by Chloe. If you like Chloe by Chloe, listen, just go and buy this one. And then this one, I just haven't smelled this anywhere, guys. I don't know, but this smells amazing. This smells beautiful. All right, so I told you guys I was going to be showing you guys one fragrance that I got from Giorgio Armani. It's called In Love With You. I think from the video that I did about the men's fragrance, I kind of hinted you guys about this one. To be honest, I really love this. I really love this fragrance. I really love this fragrance. And this was 18,000 forints, and I got this from Douglas. It definitely has the DNA of the Because It's You range. It has the DNA of the of the You range. Let me just put it that way, because there's Because It's You, there's In Love With You Freeze, there's Stronger With You. I think Stronger With You for the men, I don't really remember, but I really love this one because it's a bit more like I think it's a bit warmer. It's a tad bit warmer than the Because It's You, because It's You is really sweet. I think that's really sweet. But this one still has the DNA, but then it's a bit more cozy. I think they probably added something like tonka bean or something musky in it. So definitely the dry down is more like, I mean, the dry down, I feel like it still dries down to the same way that the Because It's You particular fragrance dries down, but the opening note of this is very inviting. It's much more inviting. I think that this would be perfect for either summer nights or the winter period, something cooler, because it's a bit sweet, and if you wear this kind of sweet fragrance during the daytime, it's going to be a tad bit nauseating. So I would suggest that you wear this at night, or you wear this in the cooler months. So this is definitely a must-have. This is a very gorgeous fragrance, I believe, and it's a gorgeous date night fragrance as well. So if you're looking for that date night fragrance, then this is your go-to. Don't forget the Zara fragrances, guys. They are beautiful. I selected the best for you guys. Trust me, check them out and let me know what you think about them. And that concludes my video, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next one.